name's Jag Inc. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video, free-to-play series. We're just, right now I'm just grinding gear, or XP for Jotun and my Armiger. I actually just threw in another, as not to waste the XP. But anyway, let's see. Today, well, a couple things. One, we have to figure out a way for our defense to not let us down, basically. You see we have 8 silver medals and bronze. Right now we're in bronze, and we'll make it to silver, maybe win in 1 or 2 or so, and overnight our battle log looks like that, and we're having to fight 73 oh, that's his defense. This is this is who we had to fight. For a minute there I thought, what in the world? Okay. Anyway, we're trying to get enough silver medals for the Arbiter mission, but we keep having to fight these, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with having to fight these, but we're not winning. That's his defense, but this is who we fought. Be nice to see them, see what they got. A 60 and 250s. Anyway, we're losing too many in a row, and it's because of our defense. Well, it's because of our offense. We don't win too many in a row. The only reason we win some of them is because I get to pick and choose, whereas we don't get to pick who we fight on our defense. But we do. Let's see. It's possible. They do have a strong reser. I have shield. They have 2 resers actually. And so he's going to bring them back unless she kills him. Okay, so we at least got out of that. With 2 resers and you don't kill both of them, they're just going to bring the other one back. So, but we do, for the most part, fine. But it's not a strong enough team as is. We need to do something to it. I mean, we beat them. They were 60k power. We just had better synergy, so we win. But this one here looks doable. This is a good setup on this team that he has. Increase attack, speed, decrease defense, nuke. That's basically how we run ours. If we're quicker, then we should win. Like that. So it's working, but we have to face 66s, 70s, and probably, no, 60. Most of them. I don't want to fight her because if you knock her down below 20%, she gets a passive where she gets unkillable. So at least she gets 1 turn and she can wreck. I know she's only 50. But I don't know. I don't want to try that one. Here's another one. Typical setup. As long as we're faster. kind of supposed to go like that. Well, at least we have enough points to up one of our Great Hall. But we need silver medals. I'll leave that alone for now. Do we have enough medals? Nope. We do pretty decent here, just because we have, you know, teams like this to fight. So I just say go and I hit auto and just let it go. Not that we have our team set up. This team is set up. This is our main arena team as far as speed and all. And these teams are just kind of thrown together. I haven't really worked on them yet. They could potentially work. That team right there could potentially work. I mean, we have just kind of a nuker, a reser. Yeah, pretty much just offense, not any support per se. She hits pretty hard. My goodness. Let her kill him again. That'll work. Alright, so we withstood that. There we go. So we won. I thought we would. But well, we get to see a battle, or I mean an elf guard in action. Let's see. It's kind of early when I'm doing this video, in case it seems like I'm a little sluggish. I am. I'm feeling a little sluggish. My main job work was a little rough this week, for me anyway. So she didn't even get to go. I wanted to see her actually go. We have one at level 30, and I haven't put any gear on her. So we won that. And so we can pick and choose our way through this low level. I try to just stay here, collect some gold, and stay in one at the moment. But we did, that's what one of the reasons I made a video this morning. I wanted to catch the sacred, 2x sacred. We finished the daily, we finished the weekly, and got the and then we got this one and that sacred. So now we're sitting on 4, 2, and 1. We're gonna pull that sacred because there's 2-time chance right here. See, 12% chance to get a legendary. That's the best chance you're gonna get. So we're gonna try and pull that 1 shard on camera. Man, I wanted to pull it so bad yesterday. But we're gonna pull it on camera. I'm just gonna make some room. I think I'm gonna save everything else. I might pull the green ones, but that's all. So we only have room for 2. Let's I'll make some room. I'll bring it back in a minute. Okay, so we're back, and we're gonna go ahead and pull that sacred shard. Oh, I don't know if I want to pull it first. I'm gonna pull some mystery shards. I got enough room for 30. Then I might make some room and then go. So we'll pull a couple 10s. I want us to have good luck with that. At least get an epic, which there's no guarantees, even at 12%. I think Shield Guard were good, although having 2 of him would not be a bad idea. Let's contemplate that a little later. I think alright. That's all the room that I have. Ooh, I got my 25. So I'll make some room real quick on camera because I'm only going to do a little bit. Just going to run these ones, these singles. Alright, so that's plenty of room. Here we go, moment of truth. Let's pull our legendary. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. Come on, something good, something good. Come on, come on. Okay, it's an epic. Burgess. Not a bad pull. Not. Well, actually a good pull for our team. Defensive epic. Unlocks at 3. Defense in all dungeons. Place a shield buff on this. Equal to 10% max HP for 2 tournament average chance to lose 10 or more. 10% or more of their max HP from a single hit. Okay. It's passive, active. This is a 15% shield buff on this champ for 2 turns. And their HP drops below 50. Okay, that's for himself. Continuous heal buff and a 30% increased speed buff and a 30% reflect damage buff on a target ally for 3 turns. Also places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. Places a 60% increased defense buff on this champion for 2 turns. Ooh! We could use him in the Fire Knight. Along with, well, possible. That reflect damage. Continuous heal. Increased speed. Okay. 4% place a 30% on a random ally. So another chance to place a reflective damage. 40% can book it up to 50. It's gonna be hard pressed to get books in him, but he is a defensive champion. Maybe we can put him on our defense somehow. Instead of High Katoon. Well, we did all that. Got the one. Man, I want to open the rest of them. But we got enough to work on right now, and we don't have our team set. We did get 100 energy, which I'm going to use that for sure. We didn't get a lot of, or we don't have a lot of teams set up. Hold on 1 second. I just look at this gear. No. 5-star possibly. No. Gloves. Nope. Well. No. HP. Okay. No, we'll leave that alone. Okay. What I mean is, when we're on our dungeons, our Fire Knight, we do have a team we use, but I want to, excuse me, I want to get her in there. Decrease, heal. I want to get him in there. I guess take her out. Who else was our... Well, now I want to get Burgess in there at some point, but who else was our 3-hit? Man, we have a couple of different reflect damage guys. Because I want to get him in there. That's Arena. Come on now, see? I want it to be something like this. And we could forego the defense down. Burgess could go in there. Could look something like this. We have reflect damage here, reflect damage here. We have turn meter control here. We need more turn meter control. So if I pull back Kale and take Kale out of there, then we have trouble on the waves. Let's just see how it looks. I know we're not gonna. Let's go down some, so it's just a little bit easier. And not red. Oh, red. Kale's the only one that's weak, so that'll be fine. Oh wait, let me put in the ones I had in there. And they're not geared, so it's gonna be a little rough. She's geared. And I really want turn meter control, but I want to utilize his 4 hits and his reflect. And who else was it? Anybody? Burgess. Now he's not going to do much. And we'll just leave Kale in there and just see how the reflect kind of works. We'll get 1 hit at least. Okay, so let's just see how it works. See if anything. Let's slow it down. Alright, so he shrieks, we got the reflect damage. He hits us, and then the shield goes right back down. Because there's 5 of us. So not bad on that. I'm going to keep it just because there's immunity in it. So let's try a little higher. Burgess is probably going to die. He just doesn't have any gear, period. I mean, we just got him. Just I'm curious. Kale's going to walk us through the waves pretty simply. Man, he hits pretty decent. He can hit better if I work on his gear. I haven't really done anything. Okay, so now we're on a 10 shield. Nope, hit him with a 1. So we had to eat that. And that. So 1, 2. I'm waiting on the 4 hitter. So he's going to hit us, and it's going to drop it down to 5. So now we're on the upside. Yes. If we can get a Heartseeker here, which she will have saved it, I think. Nope. Arcane. So he's back. We still have the reflect damage on 4, so we're down to 6. Man, if I can get the 4 hitter, where in the world is it? Now we're only down to 3. I knew he was going to die at some point. There's a 4 hitter. And then we win with these guys with no gear. Oh, another 3 defensive chest with speed. I like that. So, confusion. Of course, Kale's carrying. So if we didn't have Kale in there, what would we? How well would we do? This one lasts for a good amount. So that's a yes. She's a yes. He didn't use his 4 hitter. Let's try and do it again. And then I'll speed it up. Take it off auto. so we can save his 4-hitter. And save that. Actually, want to save that. That's 4 times. There we go. We don't want to use his 4-hitter. It's almost as if he didn't even use it. All right. Into the shield. This is the 4-hitter for his 4-hitter. There we go. Almost. That's what happened. There's our reflect. Not into the shield. This puts it down. Speeds them up. There's a heart seeker. Two times. No. Kale's 4-hitter. That one. That one. That one. Let's save that. So we get two 1 hits. 1 hit. 4 hit. What? I'm sure that was a 4-hitter. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that's a. That was not. Huh. So, still not strong enough, I don't think. Flat stat boots. Allied protection helps. Need to speed him up a little bit. He's a little slow, obviously. And this is kind of working, but still not very effective. So if we don't use him here, I don't know. It's just not producing the results. Because we're trying, the reason I came in here, we're trying to get to 13, and look how far away we are. But we need a team that's going to bring down the shield quick and control his turn meter. Because if we keep his turn meter down, he doesn't get to put the shield back. We either need to do that or need to withstand his attacks and put the shield down quick. Hence the reflect damage. So on the dragon we are at 10. I haven't really tried to push. We need a better poisoner. Well, we don't need necessarily a better poisoner. We just need Kale at a higher accuracy so he lands his poisons. In here we're up to 10 as well. We're not consistent at 10. But our team kind of looks like this just because So if we brought Burgess in as a spider tank, potentially could work. Because he's weak affinity on 10. Oh. Let's do one run on 10 and see how it goes on auto. Just see how this plays out. One defense down, which she has it. Then her next move, she's going to do her Heartseeker. Turn meter control because of this passive. No, not that passive, this one. Where's the one where she heals? Yeah. This is where we start getting into trouble usually. Things are on cooldown and we don't do enough damage to keep the spiderlings down. They're going to go for here. But that's where we're going to put Burgess because he's a defensive champion, and that will see how they go for Hakatoon. And that'll allow our nukers chance. Really helps to have the remove buffs, but yeah, there we go. We can put Armiger here and have 2 turn meter controls. But like I said, that's where we start to get in trouble. Right about the halfway point. If we can get to another Heartseeker. Yeah, there we go. And we win. So not bad. And it's on 10. So I need that crit damage amulet. I need it in Dark Elves. Oof. That will up his damage significantly. Anyway, so there you go. It's kind of where we're at. We're not really gonna necessarily worry about run. We have to run this one. We have to get to 13, and we're also at 10, and we can run that one pretty consistently. So we can probably push to 11 or 12, but I don't think we can get to 13. And we need 13 for dungeon challenges. No. Yeah. Dragon's Lair, Ice Golem, Fire Knight. So, to get this Sacred Shard. I think in the Magic Keeps, I think we're close. We need some steel buffs. Champions. So that was not a bad pull. That was a really good pull. It's going to help us in Faction Wars for sure. Excuse me. I used her. It's just too long a cooldown for for that to be effective. Maybe if it was 100% that long. Okay. Anyway. So, let's say you're going to look for a champion that steals buffs. And so what we're going to do is I can show you this. Alright, so let's see if I can switch. Okay, so this is a YumiLove.net, and then you click on, I'll see if I go back one. It comes out like this, and I'm going to click on Raid Shadow Legends, and this is every champion, every affinity, every clan boss, ideas, revive on death. So if I, right here, if I just put steal buff, it's going to give me the champions that steal buffs. So, well, it gave it to me all. Here, let's go back one. Let's do it this way. Let's come down here. Instant, steal, and remove buff. So these are the legendaries that do it. This is the epics that do it, and this is the rare. They remove a buff as an AoE, remove a buff as a target, and remove a random buff, steal a buff. These are the ones that do it. So let's say we want to remove a buff. Let's see who we have. Any of these. Skirmisher, Banshee. We do have Banshee. We could utilize her in the Magic Keep. Let's see who else. Seer, Chancellor. Alright, so move a buff from one target, which will work in the same place. So let's see who we have. If we have any of these. Juliana, Shaman, Snowtop, Spider, Chopper, Conqueror, Hurler. We did have Ogre and Jailer, and we got rid of him. Dang it. I think we do have Totem. So let's see if we have any that will steal a buff. Anointed. Anointed. I'll have to check that. Metal Shaper. Alright, so we do have Metal Shaper. There we go. Open Jailer again. Alright. So then I click on Metal Shaper, and these are the high rates in different dungeons. This is his percentages that he starts with, where he is, all the information you need to make a decision. This is what he does. Attacks one enemy, has 30% chance of stealing one random buff from the target. Places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns. The value of the shield is proportional to this champion's level. Removes all debuffs from an ally with the lowest HP, then heals this ally by max HP. Places a 25 increased defense on the target for 3 turns. So, we're going to utilize him, and if you wanted to kind of mimic the mastery guide, you could, or you could just look at them and determine if that's going to work for you. But this is a good tool because I can look up resistance, aura, counterattack. I can look up and find the different champions that do it. See if I have any, or maybe put some on my wish list. And a very good tool. It's obviously free. If I wanted to look at a guide, I could look down here at the bottom, and there'll be different ones for different things. If I wanted to learn how to do my kale a little better, so I type in kale, and I'll put it there. There's kale. It says what he's good at, says his abilities, different ways you can put his masteries. Now you see how this is for the clan boss right here. If you look, campaign, clan boss dungeons, and arena, doom tower, faction wars. This is better for the arena, or not better, but can be, because it increases his this one, for instance, increases his crit damage, but we use him in multiple places, so it's kind of hard to get both out of one character. So you kind of just do a general, which we came down here and down this way, and a couple here, and same over here. I did give him some accuracy, which you see he doesn't think that that's the best way to go, but that would possibly be better. We might re-gear him, or I mean remaster him at some point. Anyway, but if I'm looking for a guide on anyone, a Yumi Love will have them all. Alright, so let's take that down. Let's go back to our main thing. Alright, so we're gonna try him out. Try Metal Shaper out. Try him right here, and then we're gonna take my rank. Who am I gonna take out? Who am I gonna take out? Let's take our speed lead out. Put Metal Shaper in. Nope, force ain't gonna help. Alright, so let's see how he does. He's only at 30 and he has no gear. I don't think I put any gear on him. This is going to be a long video, I know, but I'll try and shrink it down somewhere. Just kind of work through this. I just want to see if he's going to maybe steal a buff, steal her shield buff. He's also going to do that for us, put a shield on us. But she puts this shield up, and at higher levels it's harder to beat it down, so you want to try and find a champion that will steal it or remove it. Not that he has a high chance right now, but and he didn't even last. So we might not win this. Well, maybe. Yep, no. Oof, it's gonna be close. Kale's gonna have to pull it out. Yep. So you see we're at stage 11. We need to get to 13. We're kind of weak on stage 11. So Metal Shaper's not, it's not that he's not working, but he has to stay alive. So we'd have to level him up a little bit more. So anyway, I'm going to call it here. My name is Jag Inc. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video free-to-play series. And I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, hit the like button. Really helps me out. Lets me know someone's out there watching. And I'll catch you next time.